Thanks, Nica. English and Russian. Alexei Azimov. Skip unread text, full screen, cut voice and click. Voice volume. Start game. April 28, day 1, loading. What shapes the fate of humanity in this world? Some transcendental entity or law? What shapes was right on a scribe paper I found. This phrase immediately caught my eye. Honestly, I'm not interested in all of humanity. It's too vast to balance. But what control a person's fate? My fate. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. How can you control that cannot be changed? What is predestined from birth that was taken from you even though it's you or supposed to be you? No matter how hard I try, I'm not mean to. Not even mean to see the sky. The miasma above our heads is so thick that I don't even know what's hidden behind it. My father told me that beyond it there is something beautiful. He was lucky enough to escape from the top of the mount once during a festival. On the date, the members of our castle where it was height or the lowest, it's hard to define now, were elevated to leave our district. My father took advantage of this opportunity, but I can hardly do the same. We live in the very peak of our mountain country, and we belong to the lowest caste, or as it's also called class. So it's only one picture and a lot of text? I hear that our country used to be a small part of something bigger. Where's pictures of this country, of this mountain? And it wasn't the mountain, but 7 hills. But even the years of miasma got thicker. For some unknown reason, it keeps rising, making the air quality worse and worse. And the chance of members of our lowest caste to leave the zone comes once 100 years. And at this rate, my sister and I won't even live to see 20. But you were on the highest class. I don't know. Yes, it could be better. It could be good for learning English. But enough of these depression thoughts. All I can do is keep digging day after day, in the hope of finding something value. Let's return to the question. Don't even dare to dream of choosing my own fate, but can at least change some of it. Yes and yes. I know I can't. I have been a prisoner of fate since I was born. Weak, helpless, powerless. All I can do is carry the burden my cross. Understand, I really do, but my head refused to believe, for if it... For if even a tiny shard of destiny is not in my power, then why live at all? Why do I wake up every day? Why do I rifle through the garbage in a vain attempt to find something of value? For the sake of suffering and future attempts to make it tomorrow? I folded the piece of paper and stiffed it to my raspak. The paper is good, thick and through. It burns well then dry. At least it will be something to light the fire with. For now, I have to walk until the evening, then the light goes out completely, as long as I can see something. I doubt the walk will be successful, but all I can do is try. That's what I'm going to do. Exhausted and utterly worn out, I returned home. So this is home of most poorest and lowest class? Choice. I walked well today, good job. My sister was already waiting for me at the door.
Братик, с возвращением.
So, developer made this game only to force woman to call him братик. Brother. Brother, welcome back.
Братик, с возвращением.
Nica, my little sister, my treasure, my word. Why were you waiting for me? You shouldn't be getting up. Nica dropped her eye to the floor. Dropped her eye. What? She ashamed. I don't believe it.
Мне хотелось поскорее увидеться с тобой.
But I want to see you as soon as possible. Does it make a big difference? You could stay in bed. You would have seen me 30 seconds later.
Ты
No more.
злишься?
Are you angry? To be honest, yes. But I won't show it. Nica shouldn't be stressed or sad given her health. How could I be mad at the sweetest sister in the world? You are the most precious thing I have. Your bright light and gentle smile warm my soul. I would give anything to make you less sad, to make you smile more, and to never get
А я
sick.
против, что ли? Отдавай, все приму.
Sounds good, give it all, I take it. Fortunately, my word cheers Nica up. The saddest vanisher without a trace. Haha, alright. Then Nica jumped up as if she had stepped in the snow barefoot. I even got a bit
И у нас
scared.
полочка трясется. Нужно прибить обратно.
And our shelf is shaking. We need to nail it back in the wall. Small shell. Is that all? Alright, I'll take care of it. Right away. So, where do I start? I need to find a hammer. Oh wait. I lent it to no shop. Fine, I just use my hand to nail it in. Or something heavy. I looked around for suitable object. Oh, a tin mug
Да,
with go.
вот, левый снизу.
Yes, there is one on the bottom left. Where? Got it. It's not as easy as I thought. I thought we will fix it by ourselves. And not automatically. My palm was starting to hurt. Chicken was digging into my skin uncomfortably. Perfect, it's done. All done, I fixed it. Nica eyes lit up with stars on top of the hearts. How do you feel?
Хорошо.
Good.
Даже кровь не текла, и голова не
The-
кружилась.
There wasn't even any blood and no dizziness. Great news.
Ты помнишь, что сегодня за дата?
And do you remember what day today is? You're joking, right? Of course I remember. But we can't. We haven't got any extra. We already owe more than enough for the filters. Recently we had an emergency. Nica's gas mask filler stopped working prematurely. To be exact, it's even worse. The filter lasts a week, but we usually use it for months, until it gets completely black from residual. But this time it broke down completely in just 2 weeks. No matter how carefully we clean it, this time it didn't work. Without the filter, Nica condition worsened, her temperature rise and she started to burn up. So we had to borrow money to buy a new one. And everything seems fine, things were getting back to normal. But how am I supposed to reply to Deb? I have no idea. The interest keeps adding up. Today I worked myself exhausted but found nothing worthwhile.
Сегодня же годовщина их смерти.
But today is the anniversary of their death. Mom and Dad, I
Должны
remember.
дать им хоть что-то.
We must give them something.
Это традиция.
It's a tradition.
По-другому
We
нельзя.
can't do it any other way. Nica's expression suddenly changed. She turned pale and pressed her lips together. My word must have upset her. My sister came over and pulled by my neck. Then she leaned into my
Если
ear.
мы перестанем делать хотя бы это,
If we stop doing even this,
что тогда вообще останется от них?
what will be left of them? So what do I do? You know, Mom and Dad are in our hearts. You couldn't calm Nica down, she just got
Не
angry.
рассказывай мне это.
Don't let me that. Not knowing what to do with her energy, Nica started jumping up and down.
Это глупо. Это неправильно.
This is stupid, this is wrong. This is bad, she's getting nervous and she can't afford that.
Не хочу, чтобы они были лишь в моем сердце.
I don't want them only in my heart. Why?
Слабое, едва работающее, покрытое
My
стигматами
weak,
сердце.
barely functional stigmatized
Папа
heart.
с мамой.
Mom and Dad don't deserve to be there.
Оно слишком
It's too
пресное
dirty
для
for
них.
them.
Они
They deserve
стоили
more.
большего. Здесь, в этом
Yeah,
мире.
is the word in
В
this
этом дом
house.
хочу.
I
Чтобы
wanted
они
them to
были
be
хотя
here
бы
at
тут.
least. Just a little bit more and okay, I understand. I think or something. Don't be nervous, please. Sit on the bed while I heat it up for food, alright?
Хорошо.
Fine. I took out the food I found and started to light the stove. Today I got 2 cans, and there is still one left from yesterday. How did I get it? I took them out from under the ice. Actually, I'm not allowed to do that. It's forbidden for people of our caste to do sacred work of digging. It's reserved only for castes above, or rather below ours. So break the law, but otherwise there is no other way as to make end of meat. Guys, their house is not bad for the worst case. By the way, I hate everything in the tins. We don't have any crockery and I don't want to waste food. It sticks to the edge of plates and you can't eat it. I heated it up the food, let's eat. And how are we going to divide everything so that we can eat? Honor the memory of our parents. I have 3 tins. One for you, one for me, and one to honor our parents' memory, okay? Look straight into Nica's eyes, waiting for her answer. Please, don't be angry, we have nothing else. I can go without food, but you can't, considering your health. I don't want you to be hungry. Alright. Cross? Yes. We sat down on the table. Nica immediately dove into the food, and I was very hungry too. Just eat carefully, don't pick up the tin. I tried to warn Nica, but it was too late! Nica was a slight tremor in her hands, something that shake and tremble involuntarily. This time it happened again. I already hate his sister. The tin fell to the floor and overturned, split its contents. What about my sister? I rushed to Nica. I hope she's alright. Did you get burned? I looked down at her hand, likely there was no burns. She just got scared.
Извини, я снова...
Sorry, I did it again. Nica dropped her eye on the floor. It's okay, sweetheart. Everything is fine.
Отдадим эту банку родителям.
Let's give this tin to our parents.
Хотя...
Oh, I saw doubt in Nica's eyes. She thought it was disrespectful to our parents. Tradition or any rules in general are powerful thing. They had to break even they don't make any sense. And now Nicas and I barely making end meet. But despite this, she refused to save money. She doesn't want to sacrifice memories for food. Maybe if I push her, she's change her mind, but I really don't want to do that. I don't even think about it. I started to pick up scraps of meat from the floor and put them back to the tin. There was some fat left on the floor. That what a waste. Also maybe I can wipe it with something. or just lick it from the floor. I eat what fell and you take the other tin. As soon as I said, Nica blushed. Where from happiness to fear, I couldn't tell. Just don't lift this time, okay? Because there won't be another tin. Let it sit peacefully on the table. Let's skip and
Хорошо.
see if there is
Спасибо
something
тебе,
else or not.
братик. И я тебя.
Nice
А ты?
music.
Лучше сам поешь. Тебе стоит набраться сил. Хорошо. Сейчас сниму пальто и штанишки.
Some of them over time through difficult to heal. However, once of her hand, her heart and her feet never disappeared.
О,
And
Когда
she
я
also
постараюсь.
has a lot of stigmats.
Ай-яй-яй, холодно.
It's cold here. Guys, look at her stigmats. It looks like a cool tattoos. Nica is very ticklish. Just the movement of her cotton ball on her arm was enough.
Братик, нет, я прости. Я тоже. Не знаю, но почему бы не попробовать? Поэтому мне очень нравится.
She's a priest.
Я знаю, это
She's cursed.
плохо сейчас. А как прости.
Nica Cain. I think enough. I thought there would be some choices or gameplay, but it's just a visual novel. With choice yes or yes. Nothing. My pickaxe. I found it. Unfortunately, she mustn't. She can collect tomorrow. Next day. No other skip. There is a skip like this. But it doesn't skip anything. So I entered no immediate called me out.
Давно тебя не видела.
Не мир пришел я принести, но меч.
Не представляешь, насколько...
You think she is a really priest?
Показывай, в общем, что ты прямо сейчас приступлю к оценке. Так, нужно проверить. Ты нашел такие, а вот полностью после емка, то есть еще послушай.
This is another?
Не худший.
But she's also priest.
Тебе же не деньгами отдавать. Сейчас посчитаю чутка. Поэтому цени мою доброту, Кай. Что делаешь? Кому бы просто... Чего остановился? Это даже меня... Но ни разу, знаешь? Тот сам его... Так, что у меня тут за... Вот, а в обмен... О, когда вам все равно уже не будет дела, что произойдет с ваш... Понял, математика не твоя сильная сторона. Ага. Поэтому все равно потом был... Отлично. А ты не такой... Не ста... Вместо этого ты уцепился за... Правда,
But there is a lot of audition.
А ты ведь скоро еще... Это так... Но даже если ты попадешь... Затем бесконечный круг... В этой... Ты и твоя сестра обречены с самого рождения. По сути, мы не...
You and your sister cursed from your birth.
Одна лишь, что не заставит... Одна каждый... Так может лучше глубоким сном забыться? Нет, я не принял... Даже и не знаю, как сказать.
This is interesting because when you just after skip everything, it's enough information to understand the plot.
Даже я никогда не пробовала и не собираюсь.
Enough. 20 minutes. I get some achievements. 14 positive reviews. Eight, 10 hours. Very much recommended. Story has a lot of absurd sense. I made the story funny, but the ending isn't